So it looks very much as if Rotterdam will have the first go at this. Nick Wilson on the spot. Always a great contrast between the players who are involved in the shootout and those who are off the hook, so to speak. Charlie Seckham, Reading's coach, taking that coat off and handing it to Simon Mantell. Keep his man happy.
So it's Rotterdam. The first attack on goal, Nick Wilson.
So Nick Wilson is on the 23-metre line with the ball. He's got 8 seconds to plant this past James Bailey and into the back of what is now the Reading net. Let's see how he goes. He's into the circle. Bailey's come out, makes the first save. Can't be long to go. And he's hit it wide. He's hit it wide. Well, the goal was begging. And, well, Bailey did enough there.
He did enough in the first moment. He got some contact. This was scrappy, but the ball's bobbled loose. Bailey manages to get back to his feet as well, and now falls over. The goal was open. Wilson's just got too much on it.
Well, he lost his footing as well. I did suggest to you the pitch might be getting a little bit greasy with the sun down now and temperatures once again plummeting. Reading have an experienced player first up here. Not that Nick Wilson isn't an experienced player these days, of course, but it's Simon Mantell for Reading against the giant figure of Permin Black, who just crashes the stick against the crossbar for good measure. Away we go. What's Simon Mantell's tactic going to be? He takes it round the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's delayed the shot. Mantell again fires it home in a way that Nick Wilson couldn't, and it's first blood here for Reading. Indeed. Well, 8 seconds seems a long time, doesn't it, there?
It did indeed. I thought for a minute that Simon Mantell had lost that completely and he was going to have to do something audacious, like try and lob Permin Black as he came out to him just at that moment in time. The dummy reverse strike left him with enough. Permin Black not moving his feet well enough to get a barrier across.
So Reading, 1 goal to the good. And next up, it's the all-time Euro Hockey League top scorer, Jeroen Hertzberger. Off he goes. Hertzberger looking into the goalkeeper's eyes. Goalkeeper makes an attempt, but it's in the back of the net, and it's 1-1. But Reading.
I thought for a minute Bailey might have got enough on that. He certainly got a touch on the backhand.
Not quite.
Just bounced over the ball.
So next up is Chris Cargo for Reading. It's 1-1, remember, but Reading have the advantage of this one. We're ready. Off we go. What will Cargo do? Plenty of touches on the ball here. He's got the goalkeeper moving. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed there by Chris Cargo.
Really quick hands. All he was looking for was for Permin Black to stick 1 foot out. Body weight went onto that foot and took it another little touch round his feet. Dink, dink. Permin Black's body weight went, and there's the gap. That's very, very composed by Chris Cargo.
And next man forward for Rotterdam is the tussle-haired Ollie Polkamp. There he is. Uncomplicated player. He's got the goalkeeper moving. And he's going to move back again, and Polkamp does enough. Pushes it into the sideboards.
I thought for a minute Bailey might have made him go too wide. Did really well there to keep on his feet. Couldn't get back though. I think you're right, Nick. That pitch looks like it is getting a little bit slippery. That's a huge slide across on the front of his leg guards for Bailey, unable to recover the other way.
He ended up doing the front crawl there, trying to get across. And stepping up now for Reading, it's Darren Cheeseman.
Now this will be interesting because he's well known at times for actually doing too much with the ball. Can Darren Cheeseman keep it simple?
Penny for your thoughts, Darren, here. Off he goes. Cheeseman against Permin Black.
Oh, how simple is that?
Oh, that's ice cool. As cool as the day.
Now what he's done, he's taken that out really well outside his own left foot. Pearman Black has to cover himself on the forehand. Cheeseman then moving it just a metre around the goalkeeper's feet and finishing it beautifully.
And the relief on Cheeseman's face there was clear for all to see.
Now Bailey now has got everything in his favour. He can be a hero. If he gets one more touch on one of these, puts Reading in a really dominant position.
This is Simon Child, has already seen his countryman miss out. Ooh, he's going to get something on it. Yes, he does. And Bailey getting involved there with Simon Child. It was almost going to be down to the umpire whether there'd been a foul, which would have been a penalty goal anyway.
Yeah, that stick of obstruction there. If Simon Child hadn't managed to get up and get round and finish that off, I think there may well have been a negative outcome for Reading anyway.
Well, the pressure keeps turning on Reading here, and it's Craig Peel, South African Craig Peel coming forward. Well, so far everyone's trying to go around the goalkeeper. No one's tried the blaze from the top of the circle.
I think that's bold on the run with the goalkeeper well positioned.
There goes Craig Peel. Into the circle he goes. He's taken it rather wide. And he's hit it wide. Frustration there for Peel.
Yeah, I think Peel panicked slightly because Pearman Black was still on his feet. He didn't get clearness of touch. That's where I think Craig Peel should have gone back the other way. There was no need for him to flash at this. He could have taken his time and come back across the goal. Still had 3 seconds on the clock.
So Rotterdam will feel as if they've come back from the dead here. This is Edwards. Off he goes. Oh, Bailey's made the first save. Bailey's made the second save. Bailey's done enough. Bailey has done enough.
So Reading now have one for it, and it's Jonty Clark. Bailey's done everything he can possibly do. Jonty Clark now. Bailey here does brilliantly. That's a big left foot, but is aware enough to get back. That's hit him hard, but he's managed to find it and clear it. This is a great bit of goalkeeping. Big left foot, good awareness where the ball is. Ow, that's gonna hurt. But he won't feel it for a minute with the adrenaline of that save.
Well, James Bailey will enjoy that accolade from you, Simon, I'm sure. He'll enjoy it all the more if Jonty Clark can put this one away and put Reading into the knockout 8 stage and claim a massive scalp. Clark against Black. Clark pauses. Has he done enough? Surely he has. He has! And Reading knock out Rotterdam here in Amsterdam. And they march forward. Jonty Clark is buried underneath there.
But James Bailey has to be at the bottom of that as well, between the two of them. At one point I thought Reading were going to rue their missed chances, but Clark so composed. Not only did he go round the goalkeeper, but didn't rush his finish, knew he had time. But Bailey set that up for him with superb footwork on penalty shuttle number 5.